In this segment, we're going to talk about the differences between applying Sharkhide Metal Protectant to a smooth sheet metal surface versus a diamond plate finish. We use two distinctly different methods when treating diamond plate than we do when we do smooth sheet metal. The reason diamond plate poses sort of a problem, each raised diamond, as you're wiping across, the cloth wants to ramp up over the top of that diamond, and it doesn't touch the trailing edge of that till about, well, maybe a third of the way over to the next diamond. So what happens is if we were to wipe it on diamond plate using the same technique as we do smooth metal, you'd have dark trailing edges show up on the back side of each diamond. So what we do is we limit the length that we apply to this. What I mean by that is on smooth sheet metal, we can apply in any one direction, one motion, up to 10 feet before we do our return and come back. With diamond plate, we limit it to 4 feet. So we never do more than 4 feet at a time. So I put together a little quick demonstration here for you. We've got a white cotton baby diaper. Again, that's the only cloth in the world we use to apply the metal protectant with. When we apply it, you want to slowly pour it out of the can onto the cloth, and you want to get every square inch of that cloth wet. Now you don't want it dripping wet where it comes out of the backside, but you want it wet all the way through that cloth to where it's made it through to your hand. So now that cloth is nice and wet. So now what we're going to do is I'll show you how we do any kind of smooth sheet metal. Now it makes no difference if we're working on a pontoon boat, a fishing boat, aircraft, campers, cars, makes no difference. If you've got a smooth surface, we saturate our cloth, we'll lay it down, and it never leaves the cloth, or never leaves the surface rather. So we'll swipe one direction, scoot it down, go straight back, scoot it down, back and forth like this until you've got the whole piece covered. All right, now that's how you do smooth sheet metal. Single swipe, you just overlap the bottom of each swipe by about an inch, and that's it. One pass and you're finished. Now, diamond plate, like I said earlier, poses a different problem. If we were to go just one direction, come back and scoot the next, you would not be getting the back sides of each diamond. So what we've done with that is we've limited the amount of travel, again, to no more than 4 feet in any one direction, because if you go more than that, when you try to come back, it's already starting to tack up and it'll leave a terrible finish. So when we do diamond plate, it's basically the same motion, but we go back and forth in the same plane. Then we scoot down, go back and forth in the same plane. That way, as we're wiping this way, we're getting this side of all those diamonds, and as we return, we're hitting the back sides of them. So you're getting both sides of the diamonds. That's why we can't go more than 4 feet, because it'll be too dry by the time we get back. So with diamond plate, set it down, go up to 4 feet and immediately come right back in the same path. Scoot down, up to 4 feet, immediately right back in the same path. And by doing it this method, you're going to get both sides of the diamonds and you'll be completely protected. You won't be surprised with any dark marks showing up later on. Now another thing you can expect as you're wiping it on diamond plate, you may see little bubbles, little imperfections in it. Ignore that. Whatever you do, you never go back and try to blot or touch it up. Ignore it. Walk away from it for 4 or 5 minutes, come back, that'll all be gone. So there you have it. Those are the two different methods to use between smooth sheet metal and diamond plate. Any questions, always feel free to call us and we'll walk you through any project you've got.